So whilst it's a glorious day and we're out on the range, I thought we'd come out again with this, the Stoeger. Hang on, I'm just putting the bipod legs back up. The Stoeger XM1 S4. Now, we've changed the transfer port for a smaller one. It's putting out more power, but the shots are consistent. As before, the power was coming down quite quick. Now it starts off at 33, hangs around the 30 joules for about a good few shots, and then it sort of gradually comes down. But at every sort of stage it comes down, it sort of hangs around the sort of power. I'm hoping that's going to make it more accurate. I've got a choice of pellets here. It was suggested that the pellets weren't brilliant, so I've got some Gamo Match training pellets, some Gamo TS22 competition long distance, whatever that is, Gamo Pro Magnum competition, what are these ones, some Pow Air, no idea, they're just cheap as chips, and these ones, I've never heard of these before, the Black Ops Soul. All hovering around the 1 gram mark. Now, I was having trouble with this rifle before. It was all over the place. It was left, right, up, down. I'm gonna probably fire a few shots for it first, just to get that power down a little bit, and then sort of zero the scope and see if it's more accurate, sort of in the mid-range of the power. So let's point you down the range and we'll see what we can come up with. I want to go left a bit. Let's try that. Oh dear, that was low. Not too far left. Ooh. Let's go over one of these. flyer. And another flyer, same spot. How bizarre. Oh, that was high. Let's go to the one to the side of it. That's high as well. Why is that? That was me aiming low for that one, see where it went. That's 7 already. Fucking hell. Oh dear. Don't like these ones. Right, let's see if this next 7 shots are a bit more accurate. Oh, you know, where did that go? Oh dear, where did that one go? Fully filled up, PAL air. Oh, they're all over the place. See what these next 7 do after being full power. Oh dear. Well, that was a good group. Alright, see what it does at this distance. This is just freshly filled up, so it could be all over the place again. Ooh, it's a bit fierce. Tell you what, let's go out to the next one. Well, that was almost where I was aiming. That was low. We'll get a few of these shots off. Let me go up one, see what happens. Don't know what to say really. I said before when I was shooting this before, I don't need consistent high power, I need consistent accuracy. Now when the air gets down sort of in the halfway range, when it's sort of hovering around 20 joules, it's bloody accurate. They're all going through the same hole. Above that and below it, they're sort of a little bit all over the place. It is pellet specific, this rifle. It didn't like the, which were the first ones, I can't remember now. I tried these TS22s. People rave about these on the internet. Didn't really like them. The Gammo Pro Magnum, I think they were alright in it. It did really well with these Black Ops Soul, the Black Ops Soul. And then these ones, the Gammo Match Classic training pellet, which comes in at 1 gram, were quite accurate. But as I say, it's because it's not regulated and the power just sort of like starts really high and it does work its way down. there's no point zeroing the rifle in on the first couple of shots, because they're sort of like full power shots at sort of 33 joules, and they're just got a fucking hell sort of thing. So I sort of put 14 pellets through it, 2 magazines, then zeroed it, and it was, you know, for sort of 2 magazines worth of pellets, it was accurate. They were going through the same holes. Then as the power starts dropping, it sort of like, I could sort of work it. As you know that the power's sort of coming down, you can adjust the sight picture in the scope, and you can sort of get them in the same sort of place. Now when they're sort of wildly off, and I'm sort of aiming at a certain point on the target, the pellets are all still going in the same place. So that's one saving grace, isn't it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a smaller transfer port in it and just see if we can get this power to be at 20 joules or thereabouts consistently for, you know, 28 or maybe more than that shots. I want the first shot to be 20 joules, and I want sort of like the next 30 shots to be about 20 joules, if that's possible. Now it did come to me as a full power rifle, which it shouldn't have done, as I've said in previous videos. And I was like, I wonder what that noise was. It's the car self-leveling itself. We shouldn't be doing that because you're... Oh, anyway. I was a bit disappointed last time I was shooting it, because they were everywhere, the pellets, all over the target. And I was like, oh, I felt bad for Tina, because she bought me this for Christmas. And I was, you know, I said I wanted it. And I was like, oh, okay, let's change the transfer port. The transfer port has made a difference. They're sort of within a little, but they're wildly up and down. So even though you've zeroed your scope, it's a little bit all over the place, up and downwards. You do get flyers, but you get that. These aren't expensive pellets. Although it says competition match pellets, they're €7 a tin. You know, they're not the really expensive pellets. And then you probably get these people that say, oh, you should wash them and oil them and this, that and the other. Oh, I'm not into all that. I just want a pellet that shoots out the tin. I'm only at 10, 20 and 30 metres, so I expect a bit more out of the gun and the pellet, really. But we'll get there. I've got another transfer port, but they're slightly different, so I might get in touch with the company where Tina got it from and say, hang on a minute, you sent me a full power rifle. Can you send me can you get Stoeger to send me a transfer port for 20 joules, and see what they say? Because other than that, this rifle's fantastic. The trigger's really, really nice. It's well built on the outside. It feels lovely in the shoulder. Great sight picture in the scope. It's just, everything about it is fantastic. And we have had some accurate shooting today, but it's a little bit hit and miss. Bit more experimenting. I will change another transfer port into it when I've got the time. But other than that, we've had a cracking bit of shooting this afternoon, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.